ago, a very grave injustice, 184 years ago, pardon me, a grave injustice happened at Duffy's Cut. 57 Irish men and women met a terrible fate at the hands of a disease and vigilante prejudice, and in a situation that is unfortunately replaying itself all around the world, where the weak and the defenseless get exploited by a big, massive process of change.
And I think part of our problem in our country is we all don't understand our history. Everyone standing here has a very clear understanding of what Irish American history is and what it's meant, and the struggles and the sacrifices, the indignities, and the prejudice. We didn't speak English either, we were forced into a situation where we had to survive. And men like this, had to do the labor and the toil because they couldn't do anything else, and they were taken advantage of, and they were basically exterminated. We have a situation in our country like this today, and I recognize all the different arguments that people can make, and this is not a political debate. But let us not forget, when somebody says something ugly about some newcomer here in this country today, they're talking about these men, they're talking about my ancestors, they're talking about your ancestors.
My brother and I are very grateful for the opportunity to be able to celebrate this with our board and with all of you here today. Over the last, 2016? So it's been actually 14 years of pilgrimage to tell the story of these men and the woman who died at Duffy's Cut. Their story was buried for over 180 some odd years. Their story was hid under the carpet, the sacrifice that they made to help build our country. We're very grateful for being able to remember them with all of you today as they were buried here not too many years ago, but their story continues to be told.
The Watson brothers, what they did, they showed us the way out to Duffy's Cut. And it took them a while to get there, with all the stories and the stuff that they got from their parents and other things, but they got there. And when they got there, they got us the truth. They told us the truth. And then at the end of that, they told us the way, the truth, and they gave a life, a new life, to these people, particularly to Catherine on that day. They gave her a spiritual life that she never had. But when we're all gone, and maybe we'll be here, Catherine will be remembered right there. She'll be remembered in Irish history. Something that she never would have had if it weren't for these two fellows right there.